everybody, welcome to Crafting by the Bay. My name is JC, and this afternoon I'm going to share with you my favorite DIY products, so I hope you join me. If you're catching this part, you're probably seeing the replay, so hashtag replay, let me know you stopped by, I'd greatly appreciate it. I'm going to set up my keyword. Today's keyword is puzzle. So if you drop the word puzzle into the comments, I will private message you today's supply list. It's going to have our sale that's going on. Also, our perks program, we have a special going on with that. So if you want any information about that, you can just drop the word puzzle into the comments. But when you hop on, say hello, hit the heart button, sprinkle this if you can. I would greatly appreciate it. Let me know how your day is going. Hi, Linda, how are you? All right, I'm gonna make sure. Yes, I can hear myself. I always just want to make sure, double check. All right, let me share this really fast. If you're not in my VIP group, just type VIP into the comments so you can be a part of that community as well. I would love to have you over there. But if you guys comment, hit the heart button, and then sprinkle, it helps other people find us. So I would greatly appreciate that. All right, let me stick this over there, and hopefully I can continue to see comments today. We're gonna do a few projects, but I wanted to show you, I got a few new things in yesterday. I got my free gift right now while supplies last. If you place a $100 order, you get a free gift with purchase, and it is this punch kit. Let me see, where is the transfer? Okay, so you can buy this, but you also can get it free. It's called a Creative Kickstart. You get this cute little dog transfer. It's called Cozy Pup. So you can buy this, but you also get it free with a $100 purchase. So you'll get this transfer, you will get this tote, and then you're gonna get this punch tool, you're gonna get the floss, and then you're gonna get a thing of ink. So you can ink the dog transfer onto this tote with this ink, and then you can use these colorful floss and this punch kit. Hi, Amy. To do some cute little floss. It's called a punch needle. I am not sure like the correct term for everything. This is so new to me. But you guys, I did not buy, I totally was not thinking, so I have to place an order. I did not buy the little like embroidery hoop or whatever you call to hold this in place to be able to use this. So I got to go back and grab one of those. So you can get this free. This is so super cute. If you look online, you can see a completed version of this. It shows you. But like I said, you can get this for free or you can purchase this. So I thought that was super cute. I did not get everything that came out, but I did get a few things, so I just want to show you. This one is called At Our Table, and it says all are welcome at our table. So this one is super cute. You guys know I love my coffee. Just a girl that loves coffee. A little bit of country is good for the soul. So these all just came out. So these are available. Love grows best in little houses. May your journey always lead you home. And this one we're actually going to do today. Your wings were ready, but my heart was not. So we're going to actually chalk this one today. So I'm going to set that one over here. We have quite a few new Sublimation transfers. I only grabbed a couple. I grabbed this bunny one. It's called In the Garden Heat Transfer. This is the back side of it, but it's got a bunny and some florals. And then there's a coffee one. It's called Not Enough Coffee. And it's got a bunch of coffee cups on there. This one is called Sweet Honeybee. The Homebody Club Live Laugh Lounge. And then this cute little floral is called Snowdrop Splendor. And there are a few more. I did not get them all. Like I said, you guys, I have a tendency of grabbing all of them and then I cannot even use them all before they sell out or a new collection comes. So I'm just going to be grabbing a few probably from now on. So let me know out of the ones I just showed which one you guys like best. But when you hop on, say hello. I'm going to keep refreshing, so hopefully I can see my comments because they keep disappearing on me. I don't know why that happens. But also make sure you comment because I actually just ran to Hobby Lobby with Chris. I was going to buy another sweatshirt and I totally forgot. This transfer, Be My Tweetheart, this came back. It's in the Valentine's sale right now. So we have a Valentine's sale that's 25 to 75% off. This transfer right now is 75% off. Love the Homebody one. Yes, so do I. I love it. But I wanted to make a sweatshirt too, and then I forgot to buy another sweatshirt. But this transfer is 75% off. It was retired. They brought it back for the sale. But make sure you're commenting even on the replay because I went and got some of these puzzle sublimation transfers, and I'm going to give away. I'm going to send someone one of these. These came 6 to a pack, and there's 120 pieces in each puzzle. So I'm going to send somebody one of these. You can actually, these are for sublimation, but if you want to chalk on these, you could absolutely chalk on them. We're going to do a sublimation project on here today. We're also going to use this transfer. But first, I want to heat set this case that we made the other day. I forgot my parchment paper. Let me grab a piece of parchment paper really fast, if I have any. Good thing my kitchen is right there. Mary, I got the puzzle at Hobby Lobby, but you can also find them online, like on Amazon. But this was at Hobby Lobby. And this sublimation puzzle, these were 6 to a pack for $6.99, and it is a 7.87 inch by 9.84 inch, so sort of a wonky size, but it's a 6-pack. Hello, Olivia. But I got these from Hobby Lobby. Hobby Lobby has a great selection of these, so I'm going to send someone one of these today. Well, even on the replay, make sure you comment, make sure you heart the video, comment, sprinkle if you can. But today's keyword is actually puzzle. If you type the word puzzle in the comments, you'll get today's supply list. But I'm going to send someone one of these. But you can even chalk on these. You don't just have to use it for sublimation. All right, I'm going to tear a piece of this off. We are going to heat set. We actually inked this the other day. Can I get an amen? This transfer, hi Lori, is low stock. So we inked this the other day. We're going to heat set it. And so I have my heat press on 305 for 60 seconds. So we're going to just put a piece of parchment paper here. And then we are going to, thank you for sprinkling, put this on. And then we're just going to continue to move this around. You want to make sure that the ink is completely dry when you heat set this. Normally you want to do the front and the back. I really can't heat set this from the back because of how cushiony it is and how thick the fabric is. So I don't think heat setting it from the back is actually really going to help this one at all. But normally, like a t-shirt, I would heat set it from the back. A sweatshirt, I would heat set it from the front and then like inside out. But if you're going to heat set with your household iron, just set it to the highest setting for the fabric, and then it is 4 minutes front and back. Got too busy before Christmas, yeah. All right, so if you want to do this double, you could, I mean, I guess you could heat set it from the back if you wanted to. It is sort of thick, but I guess you could heat set it from the back. So 305, 60 seconds on the front and 60 seconds on the back. And then if you need, with these, like I don't ever plan on washing this case, but so you could use chalk if you wanted to, but just in case, if you want to use ink in case you might want to wash it, if you spill something on it, you absolutely could use ink. So there's the laptop case, totally done. This is permanent, it's not going to go anywhere. So like I inked this last year, it's been washed, it's been dried, it doesn't crack, fade, or peel, so it's pretty cool. You're back to crafting this week. Yay, nice. Okay, so there's that. So we are going to put this aside. Now I'm going to change my heat press. The puzzle says 400 on the box, so I'm going to change this to 400. All right, so I'm going to let that heat up to 400. And while that's heating up to 400, I'm going to grab my, I love this frame. This is my favorite frame ever. And this frame is actually magnetic. I'm going to grab one of my fuzzing cloths, and we're going to do Your Wings Were Ready, But My Heart Was Not. So this transfer is in the cart link today. You guys, I don't know what's going on. Maybe I missed an announcement, or maybe they just have a lot of extra. I don't know. Or maybe because, I don't even know. But I actually got the color of the month yesterday, and it is still available. So usually they stop the sales of this on the 15th, even if they have some left. And it is still available. I don't know if they forgot to turn it off. I don't know if because of Valentine's Day they left it on. But if you want the color of the month, Debutante, they still have it. We're going to use it today so you guys can see how beautiful it is. Go grab it because it is not even supposed to be still available. It is a rosy shimmer. We're going to use it today, and I'm so excited that it is still available. So if you want to grab it, go grab it. You have to have a $75 order to be able to unlock the ability to purchase it. So just make sure your order is $75, and then you can add up to 3. It is so pretty. Yes, I love it. I was a little nervous because my package had no tracking, and then it showed up yesterday, and I was getting nervous because this has happened before, and then my package has been lost, and then they had to resend it, but luckily it showed up. All right, so I'm just fuzzing this. With this transfer, I have a feeling it's going to be really, really popular. We'll probably make the wings and the heart as a cutout as well. So be watching for that from Etsy. All right. So I'm going to put this on here. So I'm just going to make sure it is stuck down really good. There's no air bubbles. It's sticky, so you get a flawless design. So take your time on this. Make sure it is all stuck down really good. All right, your wings were ready, but my heart was not. We're going to do color of the month. We're going to do Peachy Keen, and then we're going to do nominee for the wings. So Peachy Keen, I'm going to try to do an all-one swoop. So I'm going to do the wings first since it's the biggest area. So I'm going to do that in nominee. So nominee for the wings. And so if you're not going to do chalk and pull, start with the biggest area first, because it will take more time to dry, obviously. Plus, shimmers or metallic take longer to dry than everything else. All right, so we have that. And now I'm going to do, a little heart in the color of the month. And of course, I'm doing these in sort of girl colors. You could customize these obviously in any kind of color. This is Peachy Keen. All right, one swoop, got it all done. Now let's pull it off and see what we got. You just had to turn on your live notifications again. I know, I don't understand. Facebook is so crazy. You just got the transfer today, yay! I love this one. We're definitely gonna have to make some cutouts for this one. It is so pretty. But you could actually use the wings. You could use the wings of this one for so many things. All right, I'm gonna stick this back on here, wash this when I am done. Put that down there. Oh gosh, you guys, such a mess. Let me see. Stick these over here. And close these up so I don't make a mess. But this color of the month is so pretty. I can see the shimmer. Hopefully you guys can see it. So this says your wings were ready, but my heart was not. This is beautiful. So hopefully you can see it. I'm looking at the back of my phone, so it's sort of hard to tell exactly where I'm holding it or if you can see any of the shimmer. But it is there, I promise. Go grab the color of the month. It is still on the website, so it is so, so pretty. Hi Linda, how are you? It is so pretty, Mary. It is gorgeous. Okay, so there is that. So pretty. All right, you guys, now we're gonna go back to the sublimation. So this is sublimation. We call it heat transfers. Oh, Mary, thank you. You are so sweet. Thank you, thank you. All right. So make sure you're commenting because we're going to give away, I'm going to send someone one of these. This is a sublimation puzzle. Don't worry, if you don't have any sublimation transfers, you can chalk on this. You can do whatever you want with it. It does not have to be sublimation. But we are going to we're going to make a Valentine puzzle. So I thought this was super cute idea. One of our uplines did this. And you guys know I had talked about these puzzles before. And I was like, no, I'm not going to go get them. And then I was like, today I was like, I'm going to go get them. All right. So make sure it is on a cardboard. So I'm going to leave the cardboard there for now. All right, so the box. So our sublimation transfers have instructions on them, and it says 360. However, this says for best results, temperature 400 for 50 seconds. So I'm going to change my seconds down to 50. So 400 for 50 seconds. You were at, Lori, we always go on the same date and we miss each other. Hi, Radha, how are you? All right, so I'm going to give someone one of these, so make sure you're commenting. And we are going to put, so this is the only size that Hobby Lobby had. I don't know if you go online on Amazon, there might be different sizes. But I thought this was a super cute idea that I saw one of our uplines do, and then I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do this. So Chris and I went to Hobby Lobby today. These come 2 in a package. They're very affordable. These are in the cart link, so just type the word puzzle. So you always want to put it color side down. So when you look at the back is very faint. This is the side that you want facing down. So hopefully this is gonna fit on here. Yes, it is gonna fit. So we are going to put it on here, and I'm gonna tape it. I'm gonna have to tape it sort of to like this mat, but I have some heat tape. You can get this heat tape on Amazon. That's where I got this, but they also have the heat tape for Sublimation at Hobby Lobby. Linda, I love these heat transfers. They are so affordable. If you're afraid of doing ink like this or the case that we did, heat transfers are the way to go. They are so fun. It's so easy. They come ready for you to use. You don't have to do much at all. All right, let me see. I can see the puzzle through here, so I'm trying to put it. I'm gonna get it as sort of as straight as I can on here. All right, I think that's where I'm gonna put it. I'm gonna actually just tape it to my mat, since it's bigger than the paper. I could cut the paper, but I'm just gonna tape it to my mat. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm just going to take, actually I think I moved it a little bit. All right, so I'm gonna you always wanna put your parchment paper down. So we're gonna put the parchment paper down, and then I'm going off the directions on the puzzle box. It said 400 degrees for 50 seconds. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna set this here, and then I'm not gonna touch it, or I'm not gonna move it. I'm gonna keep it still and make sure it's all covered. I'm gonna keep it still and let it count down. This is the simplest thing ever, because this is all you have to do. So if you have a smaller heat press, you'll have to do this in sections. But Hobby Lobby, even Amazon, have so many different sublimation surfaces. With these heat transfers, it does have to be a sublimation surface. If you're doing like t-shirts or sweatshirts, it has to be like 70% polyester. If you don't like the sublimation like t-shirts or sweatshirts, Amazon does sell a spray that you can spray on like a cotton shirt, that you would spray it on the shirt and then use the transfers. I have not done that yet. But all the surfaces that I have here today were from Hobby Lobby, and they're sublimation transfers just for this. All right, let me make sure. Oh my gosh, you guys. Okay, so you want to take it right off. They even sell gloves. You might want the gloves if you're going to do like the mug press or anything like that. You guys, look at how cool is this. So this says love you most. And so I thought that this would be so cool to do this, obviously, on the puzzle. This one actually fits this one perfect. And so these are 2 to a package. So if you get these, you can do 2 puzzles. Like I said, this one from Hobby Lobby is 7.87 inches by 9.84 inches. You know, Mary, I am wondering that myself, so maybe we'll have to do that. We'll have to do that next time I come live to see how that would be. Because even this, the red, sort of bled. I know this is different, completely different, but it bled on the outside of the puzzle pieces. So we're going to have to chalk on this. Maybe Monday we'll come back and we're going to chalk on one and see how it does. So you guys, I thought this would be cute. So there is still one more in here. And then this is one-time use, so you can see how the ink, how light it gets. And then you're just going to throw this away. So it has a piece of cardboard on the back, so I'm not going to take it apart yet, but it says, "Love you most." So look at how cute. Linda, I hope so too, because they are amazing. So this would be super cute to break it all up, put it in like a little box, or even like, I've seen like those little Chinese like to-go containers, but it's like Valentine's theme, like one of those little boxes. You could put it in there. That would probably be like the perfect size. Mary, of course. So like, I just thought this was super cute for Valentine's Day. So you guys, love you most. How stinking cute is that? All right, we are gonna do, we're gonna do another one. Is that okay? We're gonna do a couple more because you guys, I'm in love with these. Okay, so you know how I did, I told you guys, I used the keychains and did luggage tags. Well, Hobby Lobby actually has luggage tags. So we're gonna do a couple, and then we're gonna do this little Sublimation case. This was $1.99. Sublimation surfaces are so affordable. I love it. I love it, I love it. So we are going to use this. This is so pretty. This one is called Floral Bouquet, and actually I'm going to change the heat back to 360. So back to 360 for 60 seconds. All right. And today's keyword, if you want to check these out, the transfers and stuff, is the word puzzle. You guys, yesterday we actually got the confirmation for our cruise, and yesterday was 45 days countdown, so 44-day countdown to our cruise. So excited. It's leaving out of Orlando, goes to the Dominican Republic, and then it goes to, I forgot the name, but it goes to Royal Caribbean's actual land resort. So they'll dock and then we get to spend the day at their land resort. So cool. The last trip we went on with Chalk was actually to Dominican Republic. So cool. All right, you guys, I love this one. I love it, love it, love it. So we're gonna do this little pouch, and then we're gonna do some luggage tags. I'm gonna have to find something to do for Chris that is not floral for luggage tags. But this one I thought was super cute because it has the big part and then it has the little ones. So I'm actually gonna cut off, these sections, because we're going to use those on the luggage tags. Lori, I'm so excited. And then a week from Monday, we're actually going up to the mountains. We're going up to Asheville for 2 nights because Jacob and Olivia got us a hotel up there for 2 nights for Christmas. So I'm so excited. So excited. Okay, so we're going to put this on there, And I'm just going to tape it like this, and I'm going to tape it like this, and we're just going to put whatever goes on there will go on there. All right. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but that's our ice machine. Well, that's Madison's ice machine. Actually, I better cut this off or else it's going to go on my drying mat. Oh, Lindsay, thank you. Oh my gosh, you guys. See? I'm messing up my own thing. Linda, thank you. Oh my gosh. Oh, I have all of you telling me. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, now I gotta get this off. See what happens? I'm all excited because I think this one is so pretty and I'm not even paying attention. I'm glad I looked up. So yes, colorful side down or it's not going to work. And then it's going to get all over. Well, actually, it probably wouldn't have done anything because it will only transfer onto the correct surface. But I would have been highly disappointed. Okay, so here we go. 360 for 60 seconds. Thank you guys for having my back. But gosh, they have aprons, they have blankets. Of course, they have tumblers and mugs, but then you're going to need the mug press for those. And that's not something I really want to invest in right now. It is a little pricey, obviously, for that. But they had like chef hats, they have aprons, they have towels, they have pot holders. Of course, they have shirts and sweatshirts. They have like wind chime kind of things. Of course, they have these. They have pickleball paddle holders. They have so many different sublimation things. It is insane. All right, so I'm just gonna see how this. Oh, you guys, look at how pretty. So pretty. It's so hot. I must have not have had it like totally like pushed down enough pressure right there because it's a little light, but that's okay. So there's that one. This one is like one of my favorites. So there's that. And then we are going to take these. I think I'm just going to do two because I'm going to leave two for Chris, but I got to figure out what I'm going to do for him that's manly. But we're going to take this one and let's tape this on there. But this is so fun. You guys can see, like, this is so easy, so pretty. It is like the easiest thing ever. So if you have been afraid to try our transfers, either with chalk or paste, try this. Because this is literally so easy. And you will not be disappointed. And these, you actually could do both sides. I'm just going to do one. hardest part is finding the end of the tape. Actually, yeah, maybe we'll just do one side. All right, we'll probably do both of these at once. I think we'll be able to fit them. Well, obviously we'll be able to fit them both under there. Isn't it gorgeous? It's so pretty. I bought it, but I bought it years ago when I first started. So it would have been, I bought it in 2019 in Marshall's. And it's from Magnolia Home. So I bought it quite a while ago. Actually, maybe we will put, maybe we'll do both sides of this one so we don't waste any of these little ones. All right, so I'm gonna put these here. I'm gonna put the parchment paper. And so we are going to do the same thing. We're going to do 360 for 60 seconds. Oh, actually, well, we're going to see. This one actually says 392 for 30 seconds. So we're going to see how this works. And it says heavy pressure. I forgot to look. So we're going to see. We're going to do this for 30 seconds and see how it goes. But I don't know why. It's only at 335. Let's see if this transferred. These are hot. Let me change. Oh, it's still counting down. That's why it won't let me change it. Oh, it actually... It actually, these are really hot. This is where the gloves would come in very handy. Let me change that to 390. Okay, that's weird. 392. Mine does not do, mine does 395. Okay. And then 30 seconds. All right, let's take this off. It actually worked with what I had on there. You can, okay, where the line is actually where the tape was. So note to self, the tape interferes with, oh, it didn't on this one. Oh, look at how pretty. These are so hot. Look at how pretty. All right, let's do the back of this one. At the right temperature. And I also have the little Cricut, the little hand one, the very little one, that would probably work really well for these as well. So just know the instructions on our heat transfers say 360 for 60 seconds, but do pay attention to each individual surface that you buy at the store, because they do have different heat instructions on them. So pretty. You guys, it's so pretty. hot as well. It is so hot. All right, let me hold back up everything that we did. We did this zipper pouch. You could do the back as well. We still have a whole sheet left. We did Love You Most puzzle. So we did the puzzle as well. Yes, Linda, it's pretty amazing. And of course it has these, so these are actual luggage tags. I should put something on the back of here. So these are actual luggage tags. I'm not really sure how they work. I've never used anything like this before. I think it goes, I have no idea. But, so here is your actual luggage tag. This is still super hot. But this one is so pretty. So I have a floral on both sides. And this one, so this one had tape down the sides and it's fine. This one, the tape was through the middle, and so it does have like a line. So I guess placement of the tape is super important. So just keep that in mind. And then we did this one, Your Wings Were Ready, but My Heart Was Not. I love this. Hopefully you can see the beautiful color of the month on that heart. It's super gorgeous. Like I said, the color of the month was still there. Those are still super hot. The color of the month was still there. So if you did not get this yet, go get it. So it is a rosy shimmer. And so I can tell that the shimmer is gold flakes. So it's so pretty. It's a rose with like gold shimmer in it. So if you did not get it, go grab it. Lori, yes, we'll be styling. But like I said, I got to come up with something for Chris that is not, that they're so hot, that is not florals. So I'll have to go back and look at our sublimation and see if we have anything that is manly. I know we have this, the cigarette, it's called cigarette something. I'll have to look and see what the designs are on those. And then we did heat set this, and this transfer I know is low stock. So if you guys are wanting to get that, but I just thought I wanted to show you guys this puzzle idea. I thought it was super cute for Valentine's Day, something totally different. And then you of course would break it all up, and then put it in like a cute little Valentine box. The dollar store has tons of Valentine boxes, matchbooks, that's what it's called. Maybe one of those I could use. But the Dollar Tree has tons of little Valentine boxes. You could break this all up and put it in there and then have them put it together for Valentine's Day. I just thought it was super cute. Or you could even frame this, you guys. You could frame it, but it was just something different and cute that I was like, that is a really cute idea. And so it comes on this, so when you do the sublimation, you don't have to worry about it falling all apart. It will come right on the back of that. But I am going to send someone one of these, so even on the replay, make sure you comment and heart the video, sprinkle if you can. I'm going to pick someone, maybe even 2 people, and send one of these. And then Monday, we're actually going to try to chalk on here and see what it does. So I don't know if you guys can see. I'm so sorry. I'm not sure where I'm holding this because I'm looking at the back of my phone. But like, if you can see, like it did bleed into the creases of the puzzle. Those creases, like on the design itself, the red is not there. So it will be interesting if we chalk this to see what happens. So Monday, we are going to chalk one of these and see what happens. So that would be super cool though, to see how it chalks, because there are so many ridges. It's not completely smooth, but it is very tight, like a very tight puzzle. So I don't think it is going to bleed very much, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. So come back Monday afternoon and we're gonna chalk one of these and see what happens. But thank you guys so much for joining me on a Saturday. I wanted to come live yesterday, but yesterday happened so fast, and then we had company, and it was so nice to hang out with our friends. We hadn't seen them in a few months, and so Mary, I wish I had a definite time. Usually it's in the afternoon, usually around 4 p.m. Eastern time, but it just really varies because we're in a house with 6 adults and everyone has different schedules. And in this house, I don't have this was the dining room and it's open to the house, and there's the kitchen, and so I don't have my own space that's private, and I have to work around everybody, and so it's really hard. And my son is a police officer, and his room is right behind this room, and so he sleeps during the day, and so I can't go live because then he's right there. So I just told Chris the other day, I'm about ready to move my office back into my closet, even though it's the tiniest space ever, because then I can go live and I don't have to worry about telling people to be quiet, stay in your room. I don't have to worry if someone is sleeping because nobody is over there and I won't bother anyone. So I always hit it perfect on the camera. Well, it's hard because I'm looking at the back of my phone and I really don't know where I'm holding it. So hopefully, I don't know, you guys. I really wish I could say, this is when I'm going live every day and stick to it. It's just so hard. And I know that's hard to follow somebody when you don't know when they're going live, but luckily the replays are here for 30 days and I need to get better at transferring them to YouTube. It's just my computer does not want to download the lives sometimes, especially if they're longer, to switch them to YouTube. So maybe I'll have to go back into my closet. I don't know. I got to figure something out. My daughter is not getting married till the fall, so that's going to be quite a while before her bedroom becomes available, and then I'm going to go in there, but that's months away. So anyway, bear with me, you guys. But thanks for hanging out with me on a Saturday. I really appreciate it. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your weekend, and I'm going to see you sometime Monday afternoon, okay? Bye, everyone.